But let me tell you guys a really awesome ending to this analogy or this story. While we are standing out there and we have a broken piece of pottery while someone else has a whole pot of gold, okay, yet the king still opens for us. And that's the good news. The good news is he's so generous. And the good news is that he is al-Wahhab, which means he loves to give gifts. He loves to open. He loves to forgive. And that's the good news. It isn't because of our actions that we get saved. It isn't because of our actions that we go to Jannah and are saved from Jahannam. It's because of his generosity. Make sense? So our focus needs to be on his generosity and his mercy, not on our awesomeness. Because we're really not that awesome. We're just humans and we're just trying. All right, but Allah appreciates that. Allah is a shakur, and Allah, one of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that he does appreciate, and he does give thanks and he gives reward even for tiny actions. I can stand out there with a pebble and he'll still reward me. That's because of his generosity, not because of my awesomeness. You see the difference in focus? When I focus on my own awesomeness, then that's actually a big problem. Because it's like, really, you want to buy Jannah with a pebble? Good luck with that. Right? You think you can do that? You can't. It's like the man who on the day of judgment, and Allah asks him, do you want to be judged by your deeds or by Allah's mercy? Which one do you want? And he says, but no, this dude thought he was awesome. He had worshipped Allah like hardcore, like all his life. So he says, by my deeds, I'm good. Okay, so Allah puts all of his deeds on one side, and then he takes just one blessing that he gave him, which was his eyesight, and put it on the other, and it was heavier than all of his deeds, and he was awesome. Actually awesome. And he's like, oh, just kidding, by your mercy. Yeah, so this is important, that no matter how great we think we are, no matter how great we think we are, we have these other, people, these other creation competing with us. And guess what? These angels, the ones that are in sajda from the beginning of time till the end of time, when time is over, you know what they say? We haven't worshipped you enough. And it's actually true, because we can't worship Allah enough. وَمَا قَدْرُ اللَّهَ حَقَّ قَدْرِهِ. We can't actually give Allah as he deserves, because look at this, guys. Here's the thing. We are finite and he's infinite. How could we possibly give him what he deserves? But we're just trying, and Allah rewards for that, Allah is Al-Kareem. Allah is the most generous. You ever had a teacher who A for effort? You know what I'm saying? Rewards you for, your efforts. Okay, multiply that times infinity. Allah is so generous that we can, smile at your brother and it's like a charity. I mean, this is someone who's just trying to give good deeds, you know what I'm saying? Looking for reasons to give us good deeds and to forgive us. And Allah loves to forgive us, and Allah loves to give gifts. This is what it means to be Al-Wahhab. This is what it means to be Al-Kareem and Halim. He's so forbearing, he puts up with a lot. There's no such thing as not being good enough to go to Allah. Allah accepts everyone. No matter how sinful you are, no matter how broken you are, Allah accepts you. But shaitan wants you to believe that you're unacceptable to Allah. You're unacceptable to go to Allah. There's no such thing, and I'm going to emphasize this again, there's no such thing as not being acceptable to go to Allah. Allah takes anybody, everybody, and his door is open to everyone, no matter how broken, no matter how sinful.